College sports is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and Iowa's public universities have athletic budgets of nearly $200 million combined.
Well, we wanted to know where that money comes from and where does it go. And we begin with a look at the University of Iowa's $89 million budget. The athletic department is quick to point out Iowa athletics are self-supporting. Not a dime comes from the university general fund. KCRG TV9's Chris Earl investigated that budget and joins us now live from Carver Hawkeye Arena.
Chris, the Hawkeyes are getting ready to play ball there tonight, right?
Yeah, good evening, Bruce and Beth. We're still less than 2 hours from tip-off with Illinois in town. A robust crowd is expected at Carver Hawkeye Arena, even with all the snow. Yet the focus for big-time college athletics in 2015 is not as much on filling all the seats around me like it used to be. Instead, now it's also about the eyeballs watching on the screens. This was last Thursday in Iowa City. Rutgers in town in front of 12,594, but also in front of ESPNU, one of the many networks that shows Iowa men's basketball or football. In 2015, TV calls most of the shots and pays millions to do so. The Big Ten Conference will pay Iowa athletics nearly $31 million this year, a huge chunk of Iowa's $89 million budget.
For the most part, television has been a great positive with college athletics, but there's drawbacks.
Do you like getting up early on Saturday to get to Kinnick for that 11 a.m. kickoff?
But 11 o'clock is a byproduct of television. On the flip side, television has allowed us financially to become self-sustaining.
Three main revenue streams get Iowa to $89 million. One, media, such as the $30.7 million in conference money. That's TV money through the Big Ten Network, ESPN, CBS, others, plus the money from when any Big Ten team wins in March Madness. Add in $6 million more for the radio broadcasting rights with Learfield. Two, about $27 million in ticket sales, $22 million of that from football alone. Three, the silent support. $10.7 million from the UI Foundation, $8 million for those premium seats for football or men's basketball.
That's a large amount of money. That's eighth in the Big Ten.
Where does the money go? The 24 athletic programs themselves eat up $46 million, much of that in salaries for head coaches and all the assistant coaches, plus the travel costs, plus those scholarships for the student athletes.
We will electronically transfer $11 million to Central Campus to pay for our scholarships.
$15 million goes to pay off upgraded facilities. Yet again, no student fees for athletics, no general fund money is used. That sounds like the ideal situation in these tight times.
I happen to personally disagree that athletics should be a tub on its own bottom.
Dr. Elizabeth Altmaier served more than a decade on both ends of this, a psychology professor who worked as a faculty advisor to athletics. She thinks Iowa does a solid job to provide the best experience for the student athletes, but this TV money means the university has less influence on athletics.
Well, the university can't seem to say no because of the reason that we don't fund them.
Altmaier pointed to the athletic department's recent promotions with the Iowa Lottery for drawings for tickets or trips, or the ongoing deal with Budweiser to put the Tiger Hawk logo next to the Budweiser logos. That's where college athletics is for large schools like Iowa. The money rolls in from all over, but just because of the two visible programs that are almost always, yes, on TV.
I have 24 sports. If it was for profit, I'd cut 22 of them tomorrow because only two sports generate more revenue than it costs to run them, football and men's basketball. Even wrestling. We have the #1 wrestling program in America. We have the #1 attended wrestling program in America. Great support, unbelievable support. And even so, with that model, it doesn't generate more revenue than it costs to run the program.
For all the talk about TV money, ticket buyers still have some say. Barta told me 5 years ago when men's basketball was at a real low point, it only pulled in $1.5 million in ticket sales. That number's back up to about $4 million, so it does make a difference. Tonight at 10, we'll go inside UNI's program. And the Panthers only receive about $1 million from the Missouri Valley Conference. It's far less than $30+ million from the Big Ten here for Iowa, meaning that the Panthers must operate as efficiently as possible. That's coming up later. Reporting live from Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City, Chris Earl, KCRG TV9 News.
Some parents in Dubuque have concerns about their kids' safety when going to and from school.